Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is actually the first video in the new kitchen in our new apartment. Today I'm going to be sharing my favorite gluten-free, dairy-free air fryer sides that I constantly make with dinner. So the first one we're gonna do is Brussels sprouts. This is honestly one of my favorites. I never was really good at cooking Brussels sprouts and I could never figure out how to make them taste good and crisp up really well in the oven. And I found this recipe on Pinterest and loved it. So I'm gonna share all these recipes and link them all below in the description box. But today we're gonna start with Brussels sprouts. So you'll need a pound of Brussels sprouts, and then you'll need some olive oil, some onion powder, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. So first things first, we're gonna wash the Brussels sprouts, and then we are going to prep them. And then once they're washed and trimmed, we're gonna just put them in the bowl. Add your olive oil and all of your seasonings, mix them up together, and then they go in the air fryer at 350 for 10 minutes. And then I think you wanna check them, stir them, flip them kind of, and then they go in for another 8 to 10 minutes. So we're gonna start with cleaning and prepping them. Okay, real quick, I wanted to explain how to kind of prep Brussels sprouts. So I remember having to look this up on YouTube myself and be like, how are you supposed to prepare Brussels sprouts? But anyways, you want to essentially cut off this end that's really bulky. So you want to chop that off first because it's really tough. And then some of the outer leaves are going to naturally kind of fall off once you cut that off. And typically the outer leaves, sometimes you'll see that they've got kind of spots on them. And then you just want to cut it in half and then toss it in your bowl. So just chop off the end and then peel off any of the loose outer layers that kind of come off with it, and then chop in half. Love the really crispy leaves that come off. So good. That is it for side number one. Okay, for our second gluten-free, dairy-free air fryer dinner sides, that is a mouthful, we are going to be making some air fryer mushrooms. So I personally love mushrooms and I could totally eat these plain, but usually I will also do a side of rice or some other type of base, and you can put these on top of the rice or eat them separately and eat your rice and other sides separately as well. Whatever floats your boat. But what you're gonna need is 2 16 ounces of sliced mushrooms, and then you'll need 4 tablespoons of olive oil, a 1/4 cup of coconut aminos, a teaspoon of minced garlic, and then you're gonna do a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of some garlic powder. So I'm going to wash my mushrooms and chop them, and then all you're gonna do is put your mushrooms in a bowl with all of those ingredients all together, and then you're going to cook them in the air fryer at 400 degrees for 15 minutes, and then take them out, stir them, and then you do them for another 5 minutes. For this recipe, the alternative for coconut aminos is you can also do, however you say this word, Worcestershire sauce, whatever. You could also swap those two if you don't want to do coconut aminos. I think coconut aminos taste so good. It's also soy free and it's an alternative to soy as well. So anyways, I'm gonna start washing my mushrooms, slicing them, and then mixing them all together and sticking them in the air fryer. fryer side, we're going to be doing green beans. So pretty standard. Tonight I am making my favorite loaded Instant Pot baked potato soup. And so we're gonna do green beans on the side of that. So what you'll need is a pound of green beans, and then you'll need, I believe it's 2 tablespoons of either olive oil or avocado oil. You'll need some salt, some garlic powder, and I normally like to also add onion powder, but I'm out. So if you have onion powder, you can definitely use that. I'm going to go ahead and wash the green beans, and then essentially you just put the green beans with all the ingredients just in a big bowl and coat the green beans really well. And then they go in the air fryer at 375 for 15 minutes, and you want to take them out and kind of give them a good toss halfway between the 15 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and prep the green beans. All right, I have forgotten what number we're on, but tonight we're doing air fryer broccoli. So you will need 2 heads of broccoli, and then some olive oil, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and pepper. So I think identical ingredients to the green beans. You're just gonna use them for broccoli. And then the broccoli is going to cook in the air fryer at 400 degrees for 6 minutes. And then we're just gonna check it, and then if it's good, we'll leave it. Ryan and I typically like crispy vegetables when we cook them like this, either in an air fryer or in the oven. So I'm gonna check it after 6 minutes, and they might be good after 6 minutes. Sometimes they are, and then sometimes I'll keep it going and I'll shake the basket a little bit, stir them, and then put them in for more time. But for starters, 400 degrees at 6 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash the broccoli, and then put all the broccoli in a bowl, mix all the ingredients in a bowl with the broccoli, and then just put it in the air fryer. So I'm gonna do that. All right, for our last air fryer, gluten-free, dairy-free side, we are going to be doing some potatoes. So some air fryer potatoes, and what you're gonna need is a pound of, you can do either the red or the yellow potatoes. And then you'll need some olive oil, salt and pepper, and then garlic powder, onion powder, and Italian seasoning. I'm going to start off by just washing the potatoes, and then I'm going to cut them in half, and then we're going just to mix with all the ingredients in a bowl, similar to how we've done the other ones. So we are going to cook these in the air fryer at 400 degrees for 10 minutes, and then after 10 minutes, we'll check them, stir them up a little bit, and then put them back in for another 10 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and start washing these and then cutting these in half. Thank you so much for watching. That is it for this video. Most of these recipes, you can easily put them in the oven and cook them all in the oven as well. But I hope that this was helpful, and stay tuned for some more gluten-free, dairy-free recipe videos. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you are looking forward to more gluten-free, dairy-free content, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I think like 90% of my viewers are not subscribed, so hit that subscribe button. It means the world to me and really helps my channel grow. So I appreciate that. I appreciate the support. Hope you have a good rest of your week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.